Hey there, welcome to VaNI. Let's see some of the features that doctors have access to once they log in. So, the moment they log in, they get access to the doctor's dashboard, which lets them know about today's appointments, upcoming appointments, their schedule, as well as giving access to some utilities that they may use during a consultation. So, let's say Dr. Smith wants to start a consultation with one of their patients, John Doe. Here, they can choose from a variety of templates that the hospital can create. Let's go with the standard GP consultation. And over here, they can start a live transcription of their interaction with the patient. Currently, it supports several languages, but let's use English for now. So, as the doctor is speaking with the patient, they can turn this on in the background, and this can just note down all the details for them. So, let's say yesterday I slipped and fell on my kitchen floor. I think I landed on my elbow. It's been hurting since then. I've taken some painkillers to try and help with the pain, but it hasn't helped at all. It's still aching, and I'm allergic to penicillin. So the benefit about this system is that all the audio processing happens on site. It doesn't ever leave the computer, so there's no chance for any third parties to get access to private conversations between a doctor and their patient. So as you can see, the transcript generates all the required information for the form, and it even specifies certain details that the doctor may have forgotten during the interaction. And from here we can save it to John's patient record. And from here, the doctor can also move on to ordering some medication for John to help with the pain in case they suspect that it's not a broken arm. So they can either search John up by their patient ID or simply by their name, and you get confirmation that that's their ID. And over here, you can see that we make sure that the doctor is aware of any allergies that the patient has so they don't prescribe the incorrect medication. Here, doctors can search by both generic and brand names, and we can see that the patient immediately alerts the doctor in case they haven't realized that they may be prescribing a medication that the patient is allergic to. So let's say the doctor decides to prescribe amoxil instead. Um, let's say they can assign a quantity as well as frequency and duration. Okay, and it gets added to the list. And what happens here is that after an order is created, it automatically opens a billing session for John where we include the medication that they've been prescribed as well as an amount, which can be adjusted by the hospital. And as more tests are ordered for John, for example, they get added to his billing session until he leaves the hospital. And here we can categorize them by different methods of payment as well as their completion, especially since hospitals deal with insurance a lot. But that's not all VaNI can do. So let's check out some of the admin features that this platform gives you access to. On the admin dashboard, you can see patient stats as well as revenue for the hospital and the split by department. From here, we can also look at admin intelligence, which lets the admin know about the assets that are under control of the hospital, room management and capacity in each room, as well as staff shifts, which they can edit and remove accordingly. We also have patient facing features where they can request for appointments and they can use their voice instead of having to type it out on a web app where it automatically gets filled out.